Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, man. This is episode 218 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And of course, I am here. Got a special guest in the building.
Yes,
Kellie's back. And yeah, we're gonna get things kicked off or whatnot. This year is almost over.
Amen.
Oh, do not adjust your cameras. Yes, I am cute. And I'm slimming up.
I noticed
See?
that.
Yeah, I'm
I
working
wanted
on
to
it,
say
man.
something to you at the party. I said, you look like you've been working out.
Yeah, man, the crack diet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It was like, damn, nigga, you skinny.
Can I finish the cold opening? please?
No.
Jesus Christ. Episode 218 will be
Skinny ass
coming at you
motherfucker.
right about now.
I said no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives. Way too long and they show improving that. No more goody two shoes. No more Mr.
What's happening?
Nice Guy.
Sadness.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, I've been, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, skinny
I am
bro?
down 45 pounds.
Hey, that's good, man.
Yeah, man. I essentially do have another 35 to go.
Right.
So, I'll be
Okay.
real skinny with a
What
big
you
head.
doing?
Working out, man. Calorie counting, 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, whole bunch of different shit, man. Just
Be
trying.
surprised how much weight you can lose by not eating so much.
Oh, you think?
You don't even have to work out as much.
And then when you don't eat as much, then you can't eat as much. They don't tell you that your stomach is elastic.
It'll start.
It'll
Yo,
start to
I did a 3-day fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just I was drinking this tea,
Yeah.
and lost like 5 pounds. Now I'm like, I carried it on to 5 days. I lost like 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Just drinking
Right.
water, and I was drinking a detox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's how it works. And after a while, things just kick in and whatnot. And
You know, you
start-
can heal yourself
That's
from
another
this
thing.
ease just by fasting.
No, you're right. That's another thing, man.
The
It's
doctors won't tell you that though.
I have fewer aches and pains. You know what I'm saying? My knees, I could actually run when I want to run, but kind of preserving that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what happened before. When I lost a bunch of weight, I got into running. Remember when I was in the
Yeah.
running heavy? And when I was in the running heavy or whatnot, it didn't matter because,
That was your COVID practice.
exactly, my knees was getting beat. Pause. You know what I'm saying? God damn, that was Jesus Christ. It's bad for your knees. Anyway, geez. So, with that being said, it was just a whole lot of things that was going on. And, like, you wake up with aches and pains and shit like that. But now,
Who you telling?
I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? I could, sleep on my back.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. That shit is insane when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have like a snoring problem?
So I didn't have a snoring problem, right? But the one thing they will tell you is that I used to have to get all types of sleep apnea tests. All types of sleep apnea tests. Because,
That's how I got the spray.
oh, okay, because you have sleep apnea.
Well, I was asking her, do I need to be set up for a test? Because, I already have like a mouthpiece because I grind my teeth. But it also helps keep my jaw in a certain position so that
Too immature for any of that.
Yeah.
I am too
doesn't help
immature.
with anything else. But
Oh, God.
she did her checkup, and I was like, well, she's like, do you use the spray I gave you? I was like, yeah, well, I'm congested. She's like, do you realize that you're congested right now?
Mm.
She's like, I can barely see,
Mm-hmm.
up the passageway. And I'm like, are you serious? She's like,
Listen.
yeah.
Yep.
And once I started,
We all want to see up the passageway.
I'm not mature enough for that. I am not. But once I
Right.
started using it regularly,
Yeah.
then I could tell and I could feel the difference.
There you go.
And I'm
You
like,
could see your
"Good Lord."
nostrils open.
I could feel it. I could
See?
feel it. I could feel I guess it's some kind of steroid or whatever, but I can feel
Yeah.
it untighten. So, yeah. You not growing up.
Not quite.
No.
I guarantee you, by 45, I'm gonna be good. By the time I'm 45, y'all, I will be good. I got 2.5 years left. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm there and I'm ready. But until then, I'm playing pause and all different types of games or whatnot. But yeah. So speaking of that, you know what I mean? Because it's back and what you call it, it don't matter because I'm gonna get dinged for this anyway. Because I always get dinged for these things. Every time I do this, I get dinged for it because they don't give a shit what you're trying to do. And then I gotta explain to them like, no, I'm not stealing the music. I'm just playing it. This is a podcast. So I don't own the rights to this music. If you listen to the entirety of the podcast, I'm about to play this song.
So, this is the correct actor for that.
Welcome back to episode 218 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And of course, I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if you didn't know that he podcasted, as well as podcasting and multimedia's lovable smart ass. Give it up for me. Oh, man. And to my immediate left, special guest in the building, the master of disaster, the king of the wheels of steel.
Talk to me.
And your favorite theorologist, spaceologist, astronologist, conspiracy man himself that will let you know how it is. If you want to know, if anybody that you need to DJ a party on Mars, he should be the first person that you contact. Give it up for my man, your man, DJ KDL.
I'm on G.O. I'm on G, ready for the O. Let's go, baby.
Oh, and the returning champion. She is here. Q Diamond Phillips, the Lord of the Rings. Formerly known as, or soon to be formerly known as Kellie Quentin. But she is still Kellie Q for the time being. Give it up for Kellie Q. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod, a.k.a. What the hell did I just say?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, has it been that long?
I feel like you said underscore twice.
Yeah, I might have said, I don't know, I said, get with us on. Jesus Christ. Just get with us on TikTok. Get with us on IG. Get with us with the email or whatnot. Send all your fucking reduckery, schmuckery everywhere or whatnot. I'm having a brain fart right now, but it's okay.
You can listen to us on YouTube, on Spotify, and if you have Comcast, you can pull up your Spotify and listen to us on the TV.
How about that?
You've done that? Mm-hmm. Why not just watch YouTube?
Well, when I did it, I was at the duplex, so we wasn't completely on YouTube yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
That's a long time ago.
Shout out to that, man. Give it up to that one.
So 1989.
I told you.
That
shit
song
came out in 89. That's what I told you. Yeah, I was right from the rip.
I'm trying to tell you, I remember exactly who the friend is. DH. That's her initials. I remember her coming.
DH.
Those are her initials.
What grade were you in?
89 would be end of 7th grade. Beginning of 8th grade. So I
was so right in every portion of it. I said everything correctly in that.
Now here's the question I have for you.
Yes.
Before I even made that statement, what did I say? Because I already knew you were going to be over there. So I already.
You said it wasn't high school.
No, I said before I make this statement, fuck you.
You said fuck me. Yeah, that's true.
Because I already knew where you was going to go.
Oh, no, yeah. I was going with some old shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all the old heads in the room. Me, myself, in 89, I was 6.
Oh, Lord.
I was 6. It was still that shit, though. I ain't going to hold you. The 80s was a time. To grow and start to see some of the world as a child in the 80s. I was 6 in 89,
so you don't
but
know nothing about the 80s.
I know a lot about the 80s. You crazy as all hell.
No.
You know, you can speak into the microphone.
No, I could, but no.
Yeah, no.
What year were you born?
83.
You
Best
know
year ever.
nothing about the 80s.
Are you kidding me?
I was born in 76. I know nothing
because
about the 70s.
You were born in July of 76. You had 2.5 years. I had 6.
I said I know nothing of the 70s.
Right.
I know all about the 80s.
Right. But you know, because you were born in 76. So therefore you only had.
You know all about the 90s.
Okay. You had 3.5 years of the 70s. I can understand. Right. I was 6 on the other hand. I remember shit I said when I was 6.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Because I be knowing shit. And I'm exactly.
Slightly.
From yup.
4 on, you know what's going on.
Early memories. Don't get it twisted.
You don't remember Punky Brewster.
You crazy as all hell.
Don't.
Please. Come on. Don't act
Punky
like
Brewster had to come on the year you were born.
Let's call a spade and whatnot. All that 70s shit was bullshit. There wasn't nothing out in the 70s except
First of all,
except
I have said this
everything came out in
3
the 80s.
times. I said this 3 times. I was born in 76. I know nothing about the 70s. I know all about the 80s.
And I know all about the 80s too. Because that's when, listen, in 88, I was downstairs. You don't even know what used to come.
Came on a year after you were born. Nigga.
That's fine.
You know reruns.
I know the theme song.
Reruns.
I know the theme
you
song.
know reruns.
I know the theme song.
You know reruns.
Punky Brewster.
The lies.
That is how the song went.
No, it's not.
You know what? Now we're going to start that? Turn now. No, are you going to make me find? Yeah, she's going to make me find a Punky Brewster theme song. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this to you.
I was that big on the 18.
Smurfs. Transformers, of course. You talk about Punky Brewster.
Thundercats.
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 You know what I'm saying?
You know, Thundercats was a true story, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, see, that's where we're going. Hold up. Let me find the Punky Brewster theme song first before we before we go down this rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Because No, don't do it. Don't play it. Do not play it the way you want to play it. I got it on and I want you to respect this. No, turn that shit off. Turn it off. Stop, because it's going to echo. Hold up.
Don't know more.
It never says her name.
That's not the one.
That's the original.
No, what's the remake? There's
a show called Las Vegas that I used to watch. There's a song that they played when it originally aired, and then when it went into syndication, it plays another song.
Let me see something.
Okay, so the song I know from Punky Brewster is from the original run.
There we go. That sounds familiar.
That's the Punky Brewster song.
Yeah.
Was there but let me ask you a question. Was there a Punky Brewster cartoon?
Yes.
That's the one I know.
Right. That came out like 87, 88.
See, okay.
So, no, you don't know Punky Brewster.
Oh, but I know Punky Brewster the cartoon. Hold on. Wait a minute.
You don't know Punky Brewster like I know Punky Brewster, okay?
Let's do this.
I know Soleil Moonfry, not the person who did the voice.
Don't get it fucked up. Wait to the hook. Wait to the hook. Because I know what I'm talking about. Look, it had a bridge and everything. And what did I say? Here we go. Punky Brewster. Exactly. Yeah. Punky Brewster. Fuck is you talking about? I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
What you talking about?
That's the cartoon.
Can I keep it?
That shit came on 1985 to 1986.
Okay.
So that ain't Punky Brewster. That's Punky Brewster Part 2. I'm talking about original. I'm talking about live action.
All right, KDL.
Actors.
KDL. Who is right in this situation?
You both were correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I sung the theme song of what I know. Can I keep it a bean with you?
Right.
Can I keep it honest with you?
If I'm talking about the show,
I want to keep
it. I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about the cartoon.
I want to keep it honest with you.
Difference.
I want to keep it honest with you. Can I say something that's going to age you and maybe de-age me a little bit? I never watched the show. I watched the cartoon.
Exactly.
I never watched the Punky Brewster show. I watched the Punky Brewster cartoon.
You watched the show. You weren't one.
That's my point. But I did
one.
watch the cartoon.
Which is goes to.
I'm not arguing with your old ass about Punky Brewster.
Which goes to my point of saying you don't know the 80s.
I am not.
You don't know Punky Brewster like I know. Punky.
All right, just because you're the overseer, because you was 12 at the time. All right, personally, yes, you was. You was 9.
I was 8.
All right, it's close enough. Anyway,
86
we just argued about Punky damn Brewster
for quite some time.
I know. And then you said that what you call it was he said the Thundercats was a true story.
We just went over there because
we had to.
we remember the last conversation.
We had to, but we got to because we know we got in the building and whatnot. So KDL is here, y'all, right? And we want to talk to him. We're gonna delve down a rabbit hole or whatnot because that's what basically this is going to be based on. I don't really want to talk a whole bunch of current events and all that today. I want to delve down a rabbit hole. All right,
Let's do it.
pause. Grow up. Grow up.
I didn't say
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I'm immature. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, first thing, I do want to ask you something though, right?
Yes, sir.
So you met LGP Qua's mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that I
Good
saw.
woman.
Yeah. What was that experience like? You were DJing it. You were DJing an event that she was.
I was
at, or
just on my normal DJ type thing.
Okay.
A couple ladies was inside the bar and they just was chilling, having a good time. At this particular bar, cheers. They have $3 shots on this day. And,
God damn.
you know, me bought some shots.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fun drinker. You know, if I'm drinking, we all drinking. Yes. We all gonna have a good time. That's what I want to do. I want to
Right.
bring good energy. So yeah, she got some shots and they chilling, talking. She said, "Can you play my son's song?" I said, "Sure."
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to tell me what it is. I'm like, well, what? I pulls it up and it's LGBTQ Quad. What's the name?
Quad.
Quad, LGP Quad. Yeah,
Right,
it's his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And they were having a street ceremony. She said they having a street ceremony that following Saturday and all that stuff. And then it was karaoke night as well. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
So she's singing the song and she's trying to sing the song, get through it. She she started getting a little emotional and
Oh.
got through it. But it was a beautiful thing how music heals.
And that's what I was going to ask you though too. You feel like the frequency of kind of when you do things like that, or even when just depending upon people's moods, that the frequency of the music that you kind of push out there, does it affect people's moods and
music? That's what it's there to do. This
heal.
Heal.
Mm-hmm.
There are healing frequencies. For instance, and this all ties in. There's I go to this healing center. It's off of Old York Road. It's called Quantum Healing, right?
Okay.
It's a very small place, but inside they have this technology. It's like all these screens. It look like TV screens, right?
Right.
On every corner of the wall, but it's playing these codes on the screens,
Mm-hmm.
and you're supposed to just sit there, relax. They play meditative music, and what it is, these codes are sending scalar waves through your body to heal your body. This is like a futuristic technology as well as a past technology. And the lady who works there, I don't think she's from here either, because this technology is something like, I don't know why hospitals don't have it. You go in there, people have healed their bodies from different ailments and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But it sends waves, scalar waves through your body down to the cellular structure, and it heals. It heals your body, and the longer you stay in it, the more it will heal. It's been people talking about what's the guy's name? Tim Robbins. The
motivational speaker guy.
He's done it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He said he's felt a lot better. He was going through some type of disease and it cured him. There's a lot of stuff in this world that we just don't know about. But I go that route to say that there's frequencies are real.
Okay.
Different frequencies heal, whether you're hearing or seeing them. It's frequencies in here right now. You know what I'm talking about.
So what determines?
That's it.
So is it how does something like that get stumbled across? Like to know that is it like the same effect as like an ASMR type vibe has? Like when people derive pleasure from specific things, like sounds and sights and stuff like that. Like, and I'm not talking about like the pleasure of just actually seeing something like porn or nothing like that. I'm talking about like initially like people hearing things like you know how when they do those videos, ASMR videos where the sound is amplified, where somebody is talking about their cleaning regimen and you hear you know what I'm saying, and they're sweeping shit up and like you hear everything escalated. Is that a part of that as well?
That's different than this, but yes. Oh, listen, we can do so much. The world was created off of tones, off of sound and frequencies. They say water holds frequencies. If you talk negative to the water, it makes different shapes. And you freeze the water, it creates a shape. If you talk positive to the water and freeze it, it creates this beautiful snowflake type of it's wild, man. It's wild. Frequencies is real.
That's crazy. So is it about the way that it's about the things you said talk bad, so it'd be about the things that's being said and not the way that they're said, or both of them?
It's said. It's frequencies in your tone.
The tone. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your intent.
Okay. So talk about this. I heard through the grapevine and whatnot that you got a degree from Harvard.
I took a course in Harvard, not a degree.
Okay, so it's not a degree.
It's a certificate.
It's a certificate from Harvard. So what is the certificate
So, all right. So
don't ask me where I get my knowledge from. I just get it.
I have these dreams and things, and I was trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So I took a course in predictions, oracles, and omens, and how the ancients would predict things that would happen.
Okay.
And how that some people would throw bones and stones, or if they make certain formations, or how certain people dream, and then they're able to see things, future things that happen. So I have a lot of dreams, and I write them. I was trying to understand what was going on with me. Was I crazy? So, but no, I passed the course, and just trying to put things together in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I can heal the world.
So I was told that I have do you believe in auras?
Yes.
Color auras. So
Yes.
I was told that I have a lavender aura.
Okay, that's
Okay.
that's beautiful.
Right. So essentially, I walked up to a what? Shut up! I'm gonna turn your mic off. Like I have just because you got a brown musty aura and shit.
You want to be in like the blue, purple.
Yeah, hers
wanna
is
be around
is
it.
like
Shit is red.
black, dark red and shit.
Red
Like
is-
burgundy
The
aura.
auras go along with the chakras and all that.
Yeah, and get your chakras right. That's your problem. Get your fucking shot. Look at you. That's why your back hurt now.
It's not my bad.
What?
Thank you very much.
All right. So anyway,
Purple is around the crown chakra, around
yeah. So
your head,
and then
around your brain.
and then like the lavender. What I was told was that I am, she asked, so I saw a psychic. Psychic asked me, well, do you teach? And I said, well, I don't teach. She said, well, a lot of people come to you for things, and they're, you people are drawn to you. You have a lavender aura. She said, I know this because, a direct medium has what they call a purple aura. She was like, yours is not quite that, but you do seem as if that you lean more towards the side of being not the type of empath that gives a shit about everybody else, but the type of person that senses things. And I'm like, oh, you very much I am. You know what I mean? One of them people or whatnot, which I can't stand it because it makes you uber and hyper aware of every fucking thing. Oh my God, it is such a shitty thing and whatnot, because unfortunately people that feel this way and are tapped into it or whatnot, now you got to kind of lean in and start validating where you land in their life. Like, I'm older now. I don't want to feel like I'm the butt of the joke, or I'm in a room full of people who think differently of me than I think of myself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm him. But if you don't feel like I'm him, you can get the fuck out the room. That's how I feel. But I mean,
That part.
yeah. But it's just one of those things. So yeah. So what do you feel as far as like the aura thing goes?
Aura is real. Like, that's when you step in a room and something don't feel right. Or you might go in a room and then everybody stop You feel like they were talking about you. Or
Yeah,
something,
exactly.
you feel that.
Right.
That's in your auric field. That's the field around you. Some
Mm-hmm.
people are attracted to you. They may come to you. Some people are distracted from you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They don't want to be around you. So aura is a real thing. Now
I'll
you
pick up
have to
on-
raise your aura.
Okay.
Okay.
That's something you have to work on yourself. You have to think positively. You have to have a loving frequency. You know what I'm saying? You can't be distracted by all the negative in this material world and shit. To raise your aura, for me, I go outside in the sun. I go in nature. I do things. I try to get a green smoothie or something. You know what I'm saying? You got to do things that's makes you
Pleasing.
feel good. Things that make you feel good brings you a stronger aura. And it protects you.
Protects you from the negative auras. So there are people out here that walk around with a nasty aura.
Let me tell you something. Prime example, right? A couple years ago, I was chilling with this young lady. We was hanging out, right? We in a park chilling, and I keep seeing this dudes. They riding around. I see this white Jeep. It just keep riding around. I'm noticing them, but I'm not noticing. I'm still talking to the young lady.
Right.
And about the third time, these dudes they hop out. Now what's up? It's 5. I hate to use this term, but it's 5 YNs dressed in black. And they looking at me and they like, give me everything. Right? They walking to me and I'm looking at them. So I start walking to them. I say, y'all look like rappers. Do y'all rap? I'm walking to them.
Yeah.
They're coming to me. It's 5 of them.
Right.
But I'm looking, I say, y'all look like rappers, man. Y'all rap? And they stop for a second and they start backing up. Like, what this dude was talking about? Y'all, do we rap? Then the one dude say, yeah. He had his joint out. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, I make beats, blah, blah. But I'm still walking to him. So now we talking about a car. And then they just get back in the truck and drive off.
What are you looking for?
My water.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not.
My aura
It's not over
protected me that night.
Right.
I was protected. Because they was ready to shoot and rob me. I asked them, I started walking to them with confidence. Like, hey,
Caught them off guard.
you know what I'm saying? They caught them off guard. They didn't know what to do. They got back in the truck and drove off.
Yeah, that was because they yeah.
This is real.
Yeah, because the one that spoke and said, yeah, I make beats. He ain't one.
I said I make beats.
Oh, you said you make beats.
They said,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, we do rap. So now, what are y'all doing then? What you trying to rob me for, B?
Niggas forgot in the middle of the robbery and whatnot while they was there. They was like, oh, yeah, by the way, we do. You know what I'm saying? This my man Slim. This, you know what I'm saying? This Craig.
Is real. This
you know what
is
I'm saying?
a
Here,
couple years
like,
ago,
man. Craig and them.
yeah, I'm about to say, we go by Doomsday. You know what I'm saying? Like, they telling you their whole life story. That's crazy.
So they couldn't have harmed me if they tried. I was protected.
Do you think that
I had no fear.
You think that you're protected in romantic relationships that same way?
Yeah. Well, my auric field draws people in all the time. I have to be aware of that because sometimes I use it in manipulative ways. I have to be conscious that I can't manipulate these women knowing how strong my auric field is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very conscious of that now. I make a lot of music about women and love. And yeah, I'm very aware of my auric field.
I think that, you know what, I never really thought of it in that way. I never really thought that what?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I was going to be serious because with me,
I just don't feel serious.
I'm just saying, why? Why would you not feel serious?
That aura, a serious aura, is not coming off of you right now. It's not. I'm
because
sorry.
no, my aura.
This is because I've known you, what? 22 years.
My aura, what I'm starting to understand about my aura is that I don't look at it as being like me and KDL was having this before this conversation before the cameras came on. I'm a very all or nothing person. So it's very inclusive or exclusive. You know what I'm saying? So either you a part of this or you not. And when you're not a part of it, you're not completely and utterly exiled. It's just a very, very different type of atmosphere.
You know who to include and who not to include.
But I don't think.
But I think some people will include or exclude themselves.
But my problem is
in showing who they are to you.
My problem is that it's completely and utterly selfish, though, because I'm a value person. If you bring value to a situation, then I look at it and say, okay, yeah, there's a value of it, because I feel like I bring value to people's lives. I think I do. So cool. But if you don't bring value, then I start to look at it like, all right, what's the point and the purpose of any of this? Because I feel like when you're just sitting around, do you believe that some people absorb, like if their aura is shitty, that they utilize a better aura in order for them to feel uplifted?
Yes.
So that's what that's where I'm getting at.
There are energy demons.
Ooh, energy demons. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So that's kind of okay. So cool. Energy demons.
That's a word. That is a spoken word.
So, and I think that's my issue. My thing I be trying to, like, I feel it coming. Pause. Like you know what I mean? When it's around me, I'm like, oh shit. I don't know. And people like, you an asshole for that, or you're not, like it's almost like I'm looked at wrongly for being that type of person.
I don't want anyone around me that's going to make me feel less than I am.
Okay.
That's going to suck up my energy. If I'm in a space where I feel like I'm floating high, I don't want anyone around me that's trying to bring me down. And this is friends, relations, coworkers, whatever.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. No, that's important.
Some people, sometimes you just have to distance yourself because they may try to understand what you're saying. Yeah. But still, it's not good enough on their terms. So then they're trying to bring it down. So.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, and you'll notice that, you know what I'm saying, and then, but I think that it's also, and then also in you talking about even romantic relationships, you know, because sometimes people come with like a nice little aura mask that they come with. They might not literally be that real person, but their representative might look as if that it's more receptive. So it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of thorough. But then after a while, when you start to see things, I like to start piecing shit together. I'm like, oh, this don't look right in the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person don't look right in the light or whatnot. And then
I'm very conscious now of the energy that's around me.
Yeah.
And I've because this is something I've figured out as being a DJ, reading the room, knowing the energy that's in the room. When I meet a female, I know right away if we're gonna hang out or we're not gonna hang out. I like to conversate. Some women are very vain. They only care about materialism and stuff like that.
Right.
Some women don't.
Right. No, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. Right.
You know, they're more family oriented, and then some women just want to be. They go with the flow.
So in reading this and whatnot, and this is an immature question, can you tell the easy ones?
No, you can't. You just gotta figure it out. No,
I'm sorry. That was.
But this is part of the experience.
That was part of my selfish
you
objective, because I'm just, you know what I mean.
You were looking for, right?
Well, sometimes you need to crack the code. Yeah. It's important though.
You will, yeah.
Because it's not always we all kind of want to know the easy ones. We want to know the easy ones because we don't want to fall.
Slide in.
Yeah, into the draws.
Oh, well, yeah.
GTD.
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I may not be a good one to ask.
Got the draws. Huh? You said.
I'm probably not a good person to ask that question because.
Why is that?
Being a DJ, it's always.
They're all.
Ooh. Tell him. He said my past.
Take advantage of those type of situations.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the aura and seeing it around people.
Mm-hmm.
we were watching the beginning, and I'm not talking about the documentary at all, because we may talk about that later.
Okay. I haven't seen it either.
You haven't seen it? Okay. So I'm not talking about what's going on in the documentary.
Right.
I'm just going to talk about a visual.
Okay.
So Diddy has, he's talking to a lawyer.
Right.
About, the trial or whatever. He actually had a videographer following him around.
Okay. Right.
And that's how 50 got the
footage.
got the footage. So I'm looking at him in this window talking to his lawyer, and I'm just looking at him, and not that I've known Diddy, but we all have known Diddy since early 90s.
Right, right.
We knew what he looked like when he worked for Uptown. We know what he looks like now.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I'm looking at the man and I'm like, you can see the demon on him.
What does that mean?
It's the aura thing. Like, looking at his face, it looks like him, but distorted.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that we can see that?
Some people can really see it. Yes.
So is that her gift? Is that her gift, or is that
I don't know if
other
that's my
people?
gift, because I can't say that I've seen it in anyone else.
Okay.
But looking at him, like my fiance and I were sitting there watching it, I'm like, how can you not see it?
Well,
did he see it?
No, he saw it. He
Okay.
was like, it's a darkness that's on him right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
right.
Nothing about him looks the same. It looks, he looks so dark.
Yeah.
And it looks like whatever he's been dealing with that we don't know about is literally changing his whole look. I know that even though I've gained weight, I practically look just about the same as I did when I was 20. Outside of gaining weight, like, I see people that haven't seen me since high school.
You went up 2 hat sizes, but that was about it.
You can kiss my black ass. But the people that haven't seen me since high school,
Right.
I walked into the supermarket one day and somebody was like, Kellie Q. I'm like, who are you?
Who the hell is you?
Who the hell is you? Because
It's
I don't
me.
remember. And then she
It's
like,
me,
she had
Craig.
to
God damn, Craig.
Miss Abrams English class. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. She's like, you look exactly the same. Oh, okay, great.
Does she look exactly the same?
Once I figured out who she was, yeah, she did. But we didn't hang in that same crowd. We just in
I think that
class together.
we all have some of our experiences and our traumas. I think that when you can, like, this is so easy when you can tell when somebody is on drugs and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm saying, and then when you could tell with somebody who has kind of been living fruitfully and it's been working out for them. You know what I mean? I know like a lot of people that I went to high school with, and if I went to high school with them and I see them and I know that they on crack, I'm like, damn, all right, you can tell that. Or the ones that just look beat to shit, you like, okay, you mean your life been kicking your ass.
But that's all physical traits.
Yeah.
It's just by looking at them physically. But some people can see inside of people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That gift, like, that's not that same person.
So you think that the aura, does the aura from the inside, does it not affect the outside appearance?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what I wanted to know, because I wanted to, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you can see it and it's just like, all right, I can see you changing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's what you're dealing with that's changing you, though, as well. But let's talk about conspiracies for a second.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about, whatnot. Because do you consider yourself a conspiracy theorist?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
I am a truth seeker.
All right, let's talk about that then. A truth seeker. Okay. All right. 3 truths off the top of your head that somebody would consider either a conspiracy theory or something that the masses may not believe in the way that you do.
When you die, that's it. There are different beings living here.
Okay.
What else? You can communicate with animals.
Okay, I'm trying to think where I want to start with this. Let's start with the communication with animals. Meaning what? How can you communicate? What, like, I know you can communicate with dogs because dogs understand. You know what I mean?
Cats understand too.
Oh yeah, cats do too. They get it. Yeah.
Bossy asses.
Yeah, cats understand. Cats understand very well. That should be weird. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Why do they tell us not to communicate with dolphins? Why is that against the law?
Really?
That's against the law.
It's against the law to
It's
communicate with a
against
dolphin.
the law to try to communicate with a dolphin.
Where the hell is it? Can you look that up? What law? Is it a
I'm
federal
telling
law?
you, yes.
You can't communicate with a dolphin?
They tell you not to get close or talk to dolphins.
Because what do they believe will happen?
Because dolphins have the true information.
Wait. The true information about what?
Wait a minute.
This
Talk
world.
about- As I'm not even. I haven't even like typed in dolphins. I said, why is it against the law to? It just finished my statement of saying to communicate with dolphins.
And what does it say?
I don't know. I didn't click on it yet. I got stuck.
Just look at it. So it's illegal to communicate with a dolphin.
Let's see what it says right here. Because they
It's a lot. So go ahead. And
they
talk.
have information, whereas though they can telepathically talk to us and give us the secrets of the universe, man. Dolphins were brought here. They're not native to this planet.
Wow. Wait a minute. Okay. Because that does make sense.
Some women.
What about whales? What,
swim-
same thing with whales?
Well, same thing.
Okay.
Some women will swim when they're pregnant with a dolphin and let the dolphin come up and like kiss them on the belly. And it's been said that when the kid grows up, they have stronger senses and intuitions and.
Give me the rundown. Wait a minute. All right. So let's. Do you know any of the history of this?
What I've read.
All right. And what have you read about not only dolphins not being native of this planet, and not only of them? So wait a minute.
Marijuana is not native of this planet.
Okay. Let's go back to dolphins. No, because I probably do believe that part. But let's go to dolphins for a second, all right? So dolphins, so you're talking about water mammals, which is already an oxymoron. And it's understandable because think about it like this, right? Everything about these animals that he's talking about, the insides, the structure are very similar to human beings. But they live in the water. So like they have lungs and they're not, you know what I mean, they're mammals. They have reproductive systems. They mate in order to give birth to live, you know what I mean, offspring. So, and they live in the water. And they're the only animals that live in the water to do that. So,
no.
Oh, they're not?
There are people who live in the water too.
Okay. Mermaids.
Mer people.
All right. So let's start with dolphins. Now, let me ask you a question. Dolphins, whales, mer people, are they the same or are they different species? Like
They're different species. Let me tell you something. There are
Right.
22 species of humans on this planet right now. We're not all the same.
okay, you're talking about race.
Race.
And so the races, you mean like indigenous, black, white, or the indigenous, European, African American, or African.
African man can sit in the sun all day,
Yeah,
no matter how hot it gets.
that's true.
A Caucasian man can wear shorts in the coldest weather. We're different.
Yo, but listen, wait a minute. You're right.
Yes.
So I
you
used
have to be observant of this.
So I've worked
They
with.
came from the gorillas.
They
So
came from the Caucasus Mountains where it's cold at.
So to work.
Caucasus.
So I've worked with jacket shorts guy.
yeah.
Like yesterday, I woke up and went to work, right? And it was fucking 23 degrees. Now, mind you, I no longer drive trucks. But when I used to drive trucks, that would be an early morning for me when I would be out and we had to load the trucks early in the morning back when I was working for Airmark. So we had to pull up to the dock and you open up and you load your shit from the feeding line onto the truck. And every morning I would pull up and there would be a white jacket and shorts man. No matter how cold it was, it would be 8 degrees, literally 8 degrees, and this nigga had boots, shorts, and a jacket on.
Because we're not the same.
That's crazy.
There are different species.
Because I couldn't imagine. So we're different species.
Yes.
Okay. So because
From
of
the
that.
monkeys.
What?
Well, you know how they say humans evolved from monkeys. No.
That's not true.
That's not true.
But
See?
it's close to the
Right.
truth.
So
Okay.
I always say we didn't evolve from monkeys.
I don't want to keep.
Let me
they-
say something.
We
let me
as
interject
African
into that.
Americans didn't evolve from monkeys, but
Okay. What we say?
The hominid man that they said we evolved from and all this. We didn't evolve naturally. We were
Manipulated?
manipulated.
Oh, shit.
However, some species of that hominid man continued the way they were.
See, now that was my question, because I think the problem with evolution, and remember what you were saying, because I wanted to kind of bring this point up. The problem with evolution is people believe that after the evolution happens, that the original evolutionary
Right.
dies.
No.
And that's not a thing.
That man continued to evolve the way he was.
Right.
And he developed more spiritually than we did. People see that man walking in the woods all the time.
Gotcha.
And then they follow him and he disappeared.
You're talking about Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, the Yetis, that's the original man that's still here.
So Bigfoot and the Yeti are one of the same.
These are the same species. They're a little different.
But they're like so they're kind of
Yeah.
like the one that can live in the cold
Right.
is like the Caucasus
Mhm.
version
Right,
of
right.
the other one. Okay. Now this I mean, as we like speak on it on
So
regular
the
shit. it makes
conspiracy
sense.
is that's
Kellie
not
don't
real.
believe none of this shit.
Right.
Kellie don't believe none of this shit.
They
But
are
she is right.
they know how to switch dimensions. That's why when people go right up on them, they disappear. They walk and then they disappear.
Whoa. All right. So now we're talking about switching dimensions.
Okay, we go.
All right, yeah. Let's stay right there, and then we'll get to
That's
the dimensions.
the original man that's been on this planet.
So
They just don't interact with us because we're too violent and too crazy. We always want to capture them and all that type.
So he knows a portion of existence, and I'm not talking about living existence. I'm talking about earthly existence, a portion of it that we don't. So he can step out into
Right.
this room and then step into another room and not
Well, they know where all
even-
the portals and
portals.
stuff is at.
Okay, portals. Okay. So now all right. Put a pin in portals for a second. Because I don't want to because here's the rabbit hole, right? But I don't want to just plummet down it because before we'll just drop right down, and the next thing you know, we're talking about the collapsed stars and the wormholes and all that other shit. I want to go back to what you were saying initially or whatnot. So we said dolphins, and we said different species or whatnot. Tell me real quick, where do dolphins and whales and mer people come from if they're not indigenous to planet Earth?
I can't tell you the specific planet. They come from one of those water planets. It's a million planets out there.
Are they all from the same planet, or
No.
are they all from different?
No.
Each one of them
Listen,
different planets.
Every species on this planet is a representation of a species from somewhere else.
Okay.
Every species.
Every species. Okay.
Elephants, ants, gerbils, dogs, cats. This planet has a mixture of species from different planets. They've all just inserted their DNA here.
So are we the only planet that does this? That become a melting pot?
No.
We're just
We're the
one of them.
main one.
We're the main one.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know that.
Okay.
There's something
okay.
special about this place.
Something special about this place.
Yeah.
So if you are born here and created to be a part of this, you are in some way special.
In this time, yes, you're special.
Okay.
You're born here at this time.
Right. Okay.
They just found a couple months ago. They found one of those rovers that's floating in space. They found a planet that said they saw artificial lights on the planet.
Meaning that there's other civilizations.
Meaning that the
that are.
lights would come on, then the lights would go off.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's people living.
Right.
This is how they tell you without telling you that is some other stuff going on out there. They
So-
found artificial lights on a planet that was Earth-like.
Earth-like. So the representation. So if we would go there, it's very likely that we could go to this place, and the people or the beings that you meet down there are similar to us in a different type of way. You could humanoid, blue, purple, green, 10 feet taller,
like
shorter, or they could look just like us.
Let me tell you something. A couple months ago,
Right.
I'm in ShopRite on Shelham Avenue up here, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I walk in, see this girl, I'm like, damn, she's pretty.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm looking at her like, something different about this girl here, right?
Right.
She looked like Native American Indian,
Yeah.
a little bit, and black. She had that brown skin, but she had like her eyes were just a little bigger, and they were slanted, right? And I'm looking at her, and she's just like, she was moving a little
wonky.
different.
Yeah.
So I said, in my mind, I said, I know who you are. I see you. I didn't say it out loud. I said, don't look up. I know who you are. And then she looks around, and then I'm not paying her no mind. So then I walk close. She's in the vegetable aisle right here. As soon as you walk in the supermarket, the vegetables is right there.
Right.
So I go closer. I'm looking at grapes or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like behind her. I said, I know you're not from. In my mind, I said, I know you're not from here. Don't turn around, right? In my mind, and I'm saying this.
In your mind, you're saying that.
But I'm directing this thought to her.
Right.
So she turns around, and I smile, and she smiled, and I said, and then she nodded, and then she kept doing what she doing. The universal language is telepathy. Every being doesn't talk with their mouth. Beings are here all the time. People don't believe they look like us.
Yeah.
It's just small traits, like their earlobes may come down a little longer. Their ears might be a little pointier. Some of them don't have belly buttons. Some of them
But that's BBL.
have very, very long arms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of them are slim. Yeah.
Yeah, they do the BBLs. They look at the reason that
They done moved the
they move the damn belly buttons.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's a
man.
whole nother thing. But so all right, so the second portion of it, you had said you had named three things. One, so
I said, when you die, that's it.
all right,
And
that's the
different
last one.
beings are.
You said
right?
different
What
beings. Right, you said different beings.
Don't exist or something.
They're from different places or whatnot. You said that when you die, then let's just go straight to that. When you die, that's it. Let's talk about that.
That's not it. This physical body is it.
Right.
But you go into another dimension where stuff is still going on the way this looks, but you're in a different dimension. You can't see it. What we have to understand, this human, we only see 0.0035% of the visual light spectrum. 0.0035% is what we can see.
Right.
We only used, they said we used 10% of our brain. That's not true, but that's what they used to say.
How much do you actually think it is?
We use both. We use a lot. We just not all at the same time.
Okay.
They said we have a double helix strand of DNA, but we have a lot of junk DNA. The original man had 12-stranded DNA.
Right.
We had in ancient times we had more senses.
Then how are we more evolved? Then?
So we're not.
Are we?
So we're
not.
We're devolved.
We're being suppressed. If we can't see everything that's around us, and we're not using our full brain capacity and our inside of our DNA, what we can do, why? Why are we being separated?
Why? Yeah, I'm wondering why.
Well, the top reason is to be further away from God. They don't want us to see in these different realms.
Who?
They.
Who the fuck is they? Who is they? Who is these niggas?
The controllers of this planet.
Sector 7. I don't know.
The controllers of this planet.
All right, we got the government. The government is nothing. That's just a show.
Okay, cool. All right, let's start with that.
Let's start with that. The government. So we got Donald Trump. He's the one everybody blames.
Mm-hmm.
He's from TV, right? You got the president of Ukraine. What's his name? Zelensky. He was a theater major. He was an actor.
Okay, right.
You got Benjamin Netanyahu.
For a second, for him,
Microphone.
he had a whole TV show.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Did you see him dancing
It's
to
almost-
Beyonce?
It's almost what's going on with his country now.
Mm-hmm.
This TV show was 5 years before it. Like, I'm just messing around in Netflix, and I'm like this.
These people are
But that
actors.
looks like him. That looks like him. And that's what it was. Matter of fact, in March, when I was in Vegas, just messing around on Netflix, looking for something to watch. And I'm like, is that him? And I had to, deep dive into who he was. I'm like, oh, that's how he became president.
Right.
Because they saw the TV show and said, hey,
He's a good actor.
yeah,
We can use him.
Mm.
The
puppetry.
prime minister of Israel,
Right.
Benjamin Netanyahu,
Netanyahu, yeah.
man, he went to Shawningham High School, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. I never knew that.
That's not his real name, man. He's from Philly, man. That's why he's so gangster,
His name
man.
Rasheen
You know what I'm
Jenkins.
saying? He went to Shawningham High School, man.
Right.
Most of these people are put in these positions to play this game. Now that's okay. So that's one level.
Right.
We're building up to the controllers.
Right.
Behind them, you have the deep state, as they say, made up of the CIA and these different governments and all the stuff that they collude with together.
Okay.
On top of them,
Right,
you have the
right.
secret societies,
The secret society.
the Masons and all this
Illuminati. Okay,
and all these,
right.
Satanists and all that.
Well, the Masons ain't that secret.
Well, and all of them aren't Satanists, but that's
Yeah.
how
are
people
in there,
think
though.
of them. Yeah.
Okay.
On top of them,
Yeah.
you have these ET beings who they talk with.
ET, extraterrestrial.
These people not from here, or these different civilizations and their representatives.
Okay.
On top of them, they have a secret society as well.
Okay.
And then they talk with the people who live out there. So it's levels.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There's spacecrafts all around the Earth. We can't see it, though, because they're in a higher dimension. That's why when they go to these planets, you never see nobody on them, because we're in this third density, this third dimension.
All right. So let me ask
We
you a question.
can't see.
Mm-hmm.
We're cut off. We can only see a small percentage of the visual light spectrum.
Do you feel like, to me, because that sounds like a staging then. It sounds like a staging under a pretense of it's the Men in Black door theory.
And that's real.
Okay. So essentially this planet is staged and the things around it are staged. So when we stay on this plane and try to reach further on this plane, you're not going to find anything because we're not actually we're going far instead of going through. And that's what black holes are. Am I correct?
Black holes. I'm not all the way into the black holes.
Okay,
what
okay.
They are and how they act.
Right.
But I will say this: there are dimensions. There are beings around us now. So when this physical body dies,
Yeah.
the soul doesn't.
What happens
When you
to the soul?
sleep, you enter into some of these dimensions in your sleep.
Oh, what is it called? Astrological projection.
Astral projection,
Astral projection.
astral travel. I do it
Right.
all the time. That's how I know you don't. It continues.
Where do you go?
You continue just like this. It looks just like it's just not this physicalness.
Would you know? So put it like this: if the world would end right, like if everything would end right now, in an eye blink, would everything change? Or would it just be shedding the mortal coil for everybody, and everybody is still kind of be status quo?
Well, everybody's not going to go. But if something happened right now, that's why a lot of people die, don't realize they're dead.
Dead. Okay. Okay,
'Cause
right,
they're still their essence. They're still themselves.
right.
But this is part of the problem. Some people they don't know how, they don't know they're dead, and they don't know how to go to the next level. So they're here around us. I had something funny happen to me the other day, right? I was working on my car,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking for the specific tool because I just used it. I sat it down, and I couldn't find it. So I'm like gonna do my toolbox. So I'm like, wait a minute. I took every tool out one at a time
Right,
to
right,
find this one tool, and I couldn't find it. So I went to AutoZone and bought a new one.
right.
I'm using the new tool, and it broke. So I'm like, damn. So I was like, all right, I'll just start something else. I go to start another part of the car, and I find the tool that I was looking for
Where'd you
Right.
find it at?
in the toolbox. Now you could say, oh, that's just funny. Stuff like this happens. This is people from these other dimensions trying to get our attention or something, they want to be acknowledged.
Okay.
So if you ever set your keys down, you be like, I know I set my keys right here.
Yeah.
And then you look around and you don't see them, and then all of a sudden they appear right there.
Yeah.
You got to acknowledge these people, these spirits that's still there.
Because okay, so but
'Cause
they're not,
still trapped
they're
in this.
still still
they're
trapped
here.
in this plane.
They were trying to get our attention.
Why are they trying to get you?
They don't know that they got to move on.
So are they afraid to move?
Some of them are.
Hmm.
They're so connected to this third dimension way of living. They might have family here. They don't know how to detach to go to the next level. Because once you're out your body, you're on your own.
But that's kind of my point, though. If you're on your own, then how the hell are you attached to anything?
So, because again, people, they don't know that.
So is it more of
Me
the
knowing, me
idea?
having the knowledge, I know I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm not coming back here.
Yeah.
Some people will reincarnate. Some people will just hang around.
Though what's the point? Like this is a 2-bedroom apartment. What is the point of me if I die, not understanding that I need to be out of this apartment?
Prime example,
You don't know.
the movie Sixth Sense. He didn't know he was dead the whole time.
But he damn sure was going everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
shit.
He was going everywhere.
So, but it's the perception.
The
like-
same,
Like,
you're
and the
still
young boy
living,
tr-
you're
kinda
living differently.
Tried to tell him, I see dead people.
Yeah.
But if you outside, I mean, but and that's
Like
another
it makes
thing.
more sense now.
Yeah, but he was drive like I drive every
He
day,
didn't
so
drive in
you
the
don't.
movie, he was in the back seat.
That's kind of my point.
Yeah.
So my thing is that do I relive the same day, or am I outside working? Am I still
Well, it
communicating with other
depends on your
people?
beliefs as well too.
Right. And that's kind of my thing. So I'm like, I communicate with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. I'm probably gonna know that some shit ain't right.
Yeah, but you're gonna be communicating with people,
Who also
Dude.
don't know.
You remember the movie Ghost?
or they might know and they just there. Yeah.
You remember the movie Ghost?
Yes, I do.
Did you ever see it?
I did, of course.
Okay.
Come on, cut it out,
I just gotta check.
please.
But he started slowly moving things because he couldn't communicate. The only person he could communicate with was Whoopi Goldberg. And so he's trying to communicate with
But he knew he was dead.
that's the one thing. He didn't know he was dead, but his wife didn't know that
That
he
he-
was still on this plane.
He was
And so
still
that
around.
he moved that
Right.
that penny up the door, and he's telling her, well, she's wearing a black dress and this, that, and the third. This woman on the outside of the door couldn't know that if she didn't.
But he also couldn't cross over until his untimely
'Cause he
death
was-
was settled.
Right,
He was attached.
Right, he was attached to something, so it had to be. He literally kind of figured it out, the person that killed him and the reason why they killed him and da 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 da. You know
Willie.
what I mean? Yeah,
Listen, this is
Willie
something.
killed him.
This is something I do now
right.
with my kids
Mm-hmm.
in case something happened to me. Right. My kids used to like to go to the playground, Simon's playground. They're remodeling it now, so it's this one basketball court we used to always shoot off at. I tell my kids, if anytime I die, we're gonna come. If something happens to me, meet me here when you go to sleep. We're gonna meet here.
Mhm.
Whenever you dream, meet here. I'm gonna meet you there,
Right.
and you can practice that. So if something happened to me, they know, okay, I'm gonna go talk to Dad. I'm gonna meet them there. I'm not gonna stay here too long.
Right.
But for the first few weeks, when you go to sleep, we're gonna meet at this particular court, the one on the left with the hole in the front. We're gonna meet right here, and then we'll communicate.
I want to talk about that projection side of it though too. Like you say that you do. Do you practice this art of actually knowing what to do?
I've done it very few times. Some people are real good at it. They can do it at will.
Okay.
It starts off, if you've ever had sleep paralysis.
Yes,
when you
I have.
sleep and you can't move.
Yep.
That's the opening stage, but we just don't know that. It took me a while to figure out what was happening.
Right.
You can't move.
Okay.
I used to count when I'm in that sleep to shake myself up.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know that's the opening gateway to leave your body. You got to relax.
So I had a dream last night.
All right, Martin.
Don't laugh, because it's serious.
Okay, Martin.
But I was having a dream, but it was a pee dream, and I kept peeing.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. So this was a dream that I felt like was real, but I kept peeing. And my thing is that back in the day,
you in the bathroom?
no, I was in the bed. But I kept telling in the dream.
Okay.
No. I was in the bathroom in the dream.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, in the dream. But I kept telling myself, this isn't a pee dream because this feels real enough for me to be at the toilet. What I believe at that very given moment is that I was actually at my actual toilet. I have astral projected to my toilet.
You probably did.
And I was standing above it, but it was odd because I kept having to pee.
We leave our body all the time and do not
But then
realize.
2 minutes later, I realized I shouldn't have to keep peeing. And then I went back into my body and literally got up and went and peed in real life because I had to pee. So
that dream state, that dream state is the opening to a lot of things.
Okay.
Astral projection, astral traveling, communicating with different beings, because that's the relaxed state that your mind and body is in. That's when they can talk to you and stuff like that. Listen, other day, I have a lot of magical things happen to me all the time. I'm watching TV, right? I start dozing off, and I can hear the TV in the background, but you start falling asleep.
Right.
My left ear starts ringing, and I hear this tone in my left ear. I'm still hearing the TV. In my right ear, somebody starts talking to me. It's not my voice.
Right.
It's some dude's voice. He's talking to me. He's telling me I need to tune in my frequency and do this and do that. He's having a conversation with me. Now, I didn't want to move because I'm not all the way asleep. The TV, I still hear the TV.
Yeah.
And I don't want to move to turn off the TV so I can really focus on what he's saying.
Right.
Because I didn't want to lose the communication.
Right.
Before I went to bed that night, I was talking to somebody through the text or something. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm going to ask my spirit guides.
Yeah.
Right? Then I get this communication happens. So I'm like, my left ear is ringing. I hear the TV, but then somebody's talking to me. It's like somebody was standing there talking to me.
Right.
But I'm in that state. That state is a good state to be. A lot of magical things happen. I had to look this up. It's called clairaudience.
Clairaudience. Like clairvoyance?
Yeah, but you're
But
hearing.
right.
We had, like I said earlier, we had more senses.
Mm-hmm.
We know sight, hearing, smell, taste.
Yeah.
What's the other? Touch.
Mm-hmm.
The human had what's called a Bathary gland, Bathary gland, which held intuition, telepathy, clairvoyance, and what's called psychometry.
Right.
Psychometry is when you can touch something and you can see the history or whatever. A lot of psychics have that. They can touch something and see everything.
Yeah. What was that movie that when he was bumping? Oh, it was another M. Night Shyamalan movie. It was Unbreakable.
Yeah, he's tapped in.
Where Bruce Willis was he was bumping into people and being able to see what, you know what I mean, what
We
like, if
had
they
more
committed crimes and
senses.
shit like that. Yeah.
We've been cut off from that as well, right? To dumb us down.
I'm gonna ask
Some
you some
people
other
still
questions.
have some of these gifts.
Right, right.
Some people have strong telepathy. Some people
Yeah.
have strong intuition. You know what I'm saying?
I have very strong intuition.
You have to
And it's
pay
scary.
attention to it.
But it's scary because people don't want to be told about themselves. So essentially or whatnot, it's almost like everything it becomes naggy because it's almost like everything that you do comes with a warning. I think bad until the good side of it is because I know that if you keep it's almost like, all right, I walk into a kitchen and you just keep pulling that fucking bread out of the oven without an oven mitt. You keep doing it. And I keep telling you stop because one of these days it's going to get hot, you're going to drop it, you're going to burn yourself. Or stop because you're going to leave the oven open because you burnt yourself, you're going to set the house on fire or whatnot. And it's always one of those things that comes to pass where I'm just like, boom, I get it. No, I mean, it's not just about my kids, but it is about my kids. Like, here's the thing. Boom. Let me tell you. My son, years ago. This is when earbuds became a thing. Cordless, when the cordless Jones was popping. That's when when Beats by Dre came out and all that other shit. He's rocking the Beats. First thing I said, bro, do not wear them while you're crossing the street. Because you can't hear at all.
Sir.
Now, this is one of those things where it's like, okay.
How old was the kid when you said that?
14. And I said, you know, and I said it at 14, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, this is one of those things where you say these things just thinking about like, all right, maybe it's my parent thing, but what I realize is a lot of people don't really think this way. People just be thinking, you know what I mean? They don't think. They just know that bad things can happen, and you know what I mean. And you just want to be wary of things. Me, I look at shit in very, very particular ranges because I know what it means when you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've fucked up enough to know that don't do this because this could lead to this. Like when somebody is tugging on something hard, like you ever see somebody tugging on something and they keep pulling at it, I'm like, chill, because if it pop out, you can stab yourself. Why? Because I've done it. Don't walk around without socks on. But see, learning from your mistakes is different. My mistakes were very, very particular.
Right.
That's the thing. Don't turn on the light switch with a hangnail. You think it's funny? What happened? I was 3 years old. I was 4 years old. I had a hangnail. I turned on a light switch. In the 80s, where the paint was still lead. And the shit around the thing. What do you think happened? That nail caught paint and it flipped back up into my skin. My shit got infected. That shit like that don't make no sense. But guess what happened to me when I got older? I went to go grab something in a store where the fucking paint on the side of the thing was that glossy paint. And it was and I went to go grab something but trying to do something at the same time, scrape my finger across, it embedded in my skin as well. I actually learned how to heal myself from that. I had to cut my skin open to peel it out and whatnot. These things, all right, don't close a rolling door on the back of a truck by anything but the handles.
Right. Yeah.
Who the fuck would know that? You know the reason why I know that, though, Kelly?
Because your hand got
KDL? Because my fucking fingers got caught in the thing. This is the reason why people, and it peeled it'll leave rigid, and that's the point. So when I tell my son, pay attention, it's not because it's happened to me before, it's because now I can think in very clear lanes.
Well,
and guess what happened, KDL? Crossing the motherfucking street. Boop, boop, boop. Hit by a car. With his Beats by Dre headphones, and got up and went to school.
The child and parent dynamic. They're not going to pay attention anyway.
Exactly. But
oh my God, at all.
That never happened to me before, and I never had a reason to think it happened. Like, even with Walkmans and whatnot, that was a thing and wasn't, at one time. But all in all, that's a gift itself to kind of be able to see these particular things, because you think about the worst thing that can happen, right? But I think about the particulars of the worst thing that can happen. because sometimes as the
Devil's in the
stupid
details.
right, the devil's in the details. So the stupid shit that happens to you, you be like, how the fuck did that happen? You know what I'm saying? It just happened.
Stupid shit is not what's going to kill you. It's going to whatever you do after that stupid shit. That's what's going
And
to
that's
kill
the
you.
point. The point. So yeah, I
You're
do.
gonna be sitting there paying attention to the stupid shit you did, and then
But I do understand because I feel like the things that you're talking about, that second level of thinking and whatnot, that's the intuition. Those things are able to tell you these, you know what I mean, specific
you gotta
things.
pay attention to
Right.
it, man.
Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you a question. So I had another guest on about a month back, and she introduced me to a word. And the name of the word is limerence. Have you ever heard of it before?
No.
Okay, let me explain it to you.
Limerence.
Limerence. Okay.
I like
With-
learning.
All right, so I'm because I'm gonna bring this up for a particular reason and whatnot, because I feel like everything that you're talking about, I believe that there is a lane of truth to everything that you say, because I believe a lot of that. But what I do know is that I believe that with our feelings and the way that we love and look at each other and experience each other is completely and utterly lost. And I think it's lost because we have no idea what the fuck we're doing. It's so much easier to say, okay, this is the plane that you're on, and you cross over into another plane, or when you're alive and when you're gone, and you don't know and what you don't know. But the way that we feel when we're here, I feel like we're lost in. That's what so I feel like what we do and the way that we love and consider each other is the exact definition of everything that we are in. And I believe that all in all, that's what we're missing. And when we're missing that shit, that's what's supposed to give us the context clues to everything in the universe that we're missing out on, because it's layered. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So limericks is an involuntary state of intense obsessive infatuation with another person, characterized by intrusive thoughts, idealization, an overwhelming desire for reciprocation. So essentially, what it is she asked me, "Am I in love with this person, or am I in limerence?" I think you're in limerence, but I think that limerence is the pathway to love. Because the problem with it is that people don't move enough into one thing to recognize whether it's one thing or another. This thing right here could be superficial, or it could be all the pathways that it takes in order to get where you need to be at.
Well, love is the ultimate goal anyway.
Yeah. Right.
That's where you want it now. Like you said, that may be the gateway.
Yeah.
That may be how you notice
Right.
that you are headed towards love.
Yeah.
Love is something powerful, man. We don't
oh,
don't take it. And not just the love between a man and a woman. Love for all.
So,
is
and that's,
powerful.
but you know what? I think that's a reflection of, because I think that the love that we have for a significant other between men and women, or whoever it is that you find to have the romantic side of love is because it does things, it creates offspring. It is actually a creator piece as well. It is the closest that you will get to God, or the love of God.
Now let me tell you a story about love. Not to cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
And this is love. This is love for a friend.
Right.
During the pandemic, I started a business, party bus business, and I had never done my taxes. My homeboy's wife, she had a brick and mortar. She had a tax business, right?
Right.
So a couple years later, I let her do my business taxes from the prior years during the pandemic and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she did, she made it look like I made a bunch of money, and she claimed the quarters instead of the year, right? So I later down the line, just last year ago around this time, I got audited.
Right.
And they separated each quarter of what they said I owed. When I totaled it up, it was like $125,000.
Holy
right?
shit.
So
Wow.
I'm texting her like, yo, what's going on with
What the
this?
hell is
What's
this?
up with
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
She was giving me the runaround at first. Now this is my homeboys, my good friend, his ex-wife. They're not
Okay.
together no more.
Oh, they
And
not.
they have a child together.
BMX.
Now, not to put my homeboy's business out there, but he
Right.
he had a brain aneurysm recently, and he was going through some drug struggles that he was in rehab for and stuff like.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Right.
Now, I'm trying to contact his ex-wife to fix my tell me what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She was giving me the runaround like, I'm busy. I ain't got time to do that. I'm like,
Oh,
she being disrespectful. So now
Right,
I'm,
right.
I'm getting,
take
I'm-
my money and do
yeah.
taxes.
Now she
Yeah.
didn't. They never cut a check, but they still said I owed this money
Right. Right.
because of what she did.
Right.
Right. So now I'm getting angry. I'm ready to just find her, just put some holes in the car and the tires or something. I'm mad. now.
Right. Right.
Mad
Right.
'cause
Right.
You
right.
messing with my life. Now.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But I said if I do these things and if I was gonna report her to the IRS fraud and all that, I said if I report her, it's gonna send my homeboy on a spiral. It might send my homeboy on a spiral.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
yeah.
they have a child together. Child has a birth defect. It might
Okay.
send him on a spiral. He might go back to drugs, and then it might stress him out where he could die.
Okay. Okay.
He just had an aneurysm.
Right. Right. Right.
So I said, all right, man, I love my man that much. I'm just gonna have to take this on the chin.
Yeah.
A couple months later, I get something else from the IRS. I'm like, oh, what now? They send me some papers saying they owe me $6,100 and something dollars.
Hmm.
So I
They
called
owe you
them.
now.
I called them like, hey, like, yeah, our records show this and that. All right, cool.
Right. 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 Right.
So that's an example
Yeah.
of love
Right. Okay. I see
Love.
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
because I loved him and I didn't have hate for her.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't allow that hate to run in my system. I
Right.
let the love conquer how I felt for my friend, and then the universe responded
Yeah.
with something more powerful. Now they owe who? How does that happen? The IRS?
Just magically.
Magic. Love. We live in a magical place, man.
So that's what you feel. You feel like that had.
That's what I know.
Oh, I like that. Cause that reminds when you
That's
just,
not coincidence.
when you said that, it reminds me of
are no
of the book of Clarence. I don't
Mm,
know if you ever seen
I
that
love
movie.
that
I
when,
did see that.
when there was a moment where the water, like it was ultimate. It was either sink or swim. The ultimate belief. They were either going to kill him or he was going to walk on that water. And he stepped out and just said, "You know what? No time like the present. I have ultimate belief
That's right.
because there's nothing else to believe in. It's either this or I die. So let me see what it means to have ultimate belief in this. That it be a real thing." And he stepped out and he started walking on the water. And somebody asked him, and he said, "The Lord is real." And he was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "So that's what you think?" He said, "Nah, that's what I know." You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
That's what I know. So yeah.
This is real. That
Yeah.
confidence and
Mhm.
having that knowing.
Right.
You know, people talk about, not to get too religious,
Right.
people talk about Jesus or Yeshua when he was born,
Right.
and then they talk about when he died.
Right. Right. Right.
They don't never tell you really what he was doing in the middle. He
Right.
went to the Egyptian mystery schools to learn from them. He went to India. He went and studied with the monks in Tibet to learn all these different practices.
Right. Right.
So when he went back home and showed his homeboys, like, yo, watch what I could do.
yeah.
It showed the
yeah.
people,
Right. Right.
they thought he was just magic. He learned these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can all learn these things. I'm studying to learn how to levitate.
Okay.
Once I can do that, my job is done. I'm trying to walk. When you want to walk with
that's a rough
God,
joke.
walk like God, this
Yeah.
is what I'm learning how to do all of the things that Jesus did. Do you think you can do that?
Do you believe that you can levitate?
I know I will be able to.
Hmm.
I can't do it now.
What? So not even to try to get behind the veil of whatever it's supposed to be. What does it consist of to say I am concentrating or putting myself in a position to be able to levitate?
Well, once you have to have the. I don't know all the specifics of it, but
Yeah.
here's what I do know.
Right.
The human scientists have found that there's a gene, the VMAT gene, VMAT-2, VMAT2 gene, which they have found is a worship gene that's
Okay.
inside of us.
Right.
We're
Right.
always looking for outside people or things
You're talking about outside to have a validation.
outside of us. Exactly, for
So
validation.
wait.
Teachers, we look for teachers. We
I like
look
what
to
can I
doctors.
can we
you know what I'm saying?
stay there for a
Yes.
second? So wait. So it's a physical
It's
gene,
a gene
inside
in
of
our
us.
body. I study all this type of stuff. It's a VMAT2 gene. You can look it up.
Wow. That it
It's a
needs
VMAT.
in order to
It's a worship
survive.
gene that we have
Right.
that makes us look outside of ourselves.
Wow. For validation and this gene needs that to survive.
No, we don't need it.
But in order for it,
It
to
was
be
put there.
But I mean, just like anything else, like genes, you know what I mean, in order to
But
remain
where?
valid or
Yeah.
serve their purpose.
It also limits us on what we think we can do.
Ooh, okay, I got what
Puts a limit on us.
Right. It's like a governor.
Right.
It's a human governor. Like you know how when your vehicle has a governor and it can't go past a certain speed because it's programmed in there.
If I was riding my bike fast down the street and my mom never told me, don't ride so fast, a car might come and you crash, I wouldn't care. You instilled fear in me to limit me. Now I'm scared to ride down the street.
But what if you crash? Doesn't that instill the fear as well?
If I never thought of crashing or I believe I won't crash, I would never do it. We create these things in our reality. We look outside of ourselves. We doubt ourselves all the time.
All right, let me give you a little bit of pushback on that though. Because because I'm the reason why I'm gonna say that is because I understand what doubt does. I understand what doubt does and I understand what fear does. But sometimes, just sometimes, the warning of a thing is not always the thing that kind of hinders us. It's actually being a part or seeing a situation that is actually telling us, or maybe just the world and nature itself showing us the consequences of an action.
Sure.
So if I'm not afraid to go 300 miles an hour in a car, but I skid out and almost crash, it's going to, like, fear is inevitable. That's a thing. Now, the level of fear is a whole nother process because the reason why I say fear is inevitable or whatnot, because some of the earliest things that happen with children, you can actually see this. There is a fear is a part of self-preservation. So when a child can't breathe, the child understands, even the baby understands it can't breathe and his eyes get real big. That's the innate firing in your mind of fear. It doesn't even know that it's fear, but it's afraid. Dogs, puppies, they're afraid. So nobody told them how to be afraid. They just know that when a bigger dog walks in, they know that they can be devoured. Like it's self-preservation.
Okay.
So what keeps that from being a thing that develops the fear?
Interesting.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand what you mean.
You're saying
by,
there's a natural
there's a natural
component to it as well.
There's a
Okay.
natural component to it because
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
So then let's say you're taught to have limits. You're taught to limit yourself.
you are. That is true because of that innate portion of fear. All it does is develop. Now things like hate, segregation, those things, I don't believe that those are like when people look at things and become divisive. I don't believe hate and the divisiveness is like that. When children are born, they don't know who they are, or to not like something until they're told not to like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like black and white kids can be in the same class and it not be a thing until somebody tells you that there's a difference between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so even when we're talking about the situation with species, like when you brought it up, and then we're talking about you know, the interdimensional, the interplanetary things or whatnot. I think that one of the reasons why, and it's lended back to it, and we can stop this and go into a Patreon. One of the reasons why I agree with you about them not wanting you to talk to dolphins is because I believe that dolphins do not have that in them. Because there is not another dolphin teaching them about what it means to hate, or what it means to segregate, or what it means to not want to be apart. So when that species comes up and kisses that mom's belly or whatnot, and imports that energy, they're doing it all out of the love of just being a being.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is the most thorough thing in the world. I think that there's a pureness that goes along with what you're saying.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the pureness is what makes people very, very, as a matter of fact, it makes them very intuitive, and it makes them, you know, the gratitude is through the roof. You know what I mean? With people like that. You know what I mean? Like those people that are extremely happy and shit. I really honestly believe that when you lack the fear, it also makes you very, very go-getterish. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go out there to get it.
Sadness, anger. These are all low vibrational ways of being. If you can get past those things, even though, you know, it's in our lives all the time.
Right.
But that's what keeps us on this plane, these types of feelings, emotions. When you can just live in love, the world will open up, man. Magic, all kind of wild stuff happens, man.
I like that. Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod, the Facebook fan page, Mr. KnowItAll podcast fan page, Mr. KnowItAll podcast on TikTok, and please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Tell them, this is just for the main pod, but tell them where they can find your book, where they can find you, where they can talk to you and send you messages.
You can hit me. I'm on IG, a few places, but at Cool KDL, KOOL KDL. You know what I'm saying? You can hit you want to send me a little direct message or something, you know what I'm saying? KDLphilly@gmail.com, you know what I'm saying? My book is on Amazon.com. Last night, the DJ saved my life. You know what I'm saying? It's doing good.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a lot of things happening in Egypt right now.
Yeah.
That my book starts off with some of these things, man. Listen, I think I'm a prophet, man. I think I
like that.
I was sent here for this purpose right now, man.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. I think listen, because at the end of the day or whatnot, I think that a lot of times that's really what I think that the more that you feel like that you can, the higher you think about yourself, the more that you feel like you can do.
That's right.
And the more you feel like you can do, the more useful you are.
Hey, man, you know what you're talking about right there.
Yeah, man. And if you're not being used, you're useless. Right, Kelly?
You better say a word.
Kind of crazy, man. Listen.
You're a prophet too, man.
I'll be trying.
I'll
be trying. You know what I mean? I try whatnot. We're going to move on over to Patreon and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask some other questions and whatnot. Yeah, because I'm definitely going to ask you about the reproductive things of these aliens that we're talking about.
Oh,
we're going to talk about it for a second.
Hell.
Yo, I'm Mr. Know-It-All. That's Kellie Q. That's Cool KDL.
Word.
Get with y'all later on.
It's Kellie S.
Shut up. Kelly, shut up. Yeah, that's what it stands for. Get with y'all later on. This has been episode 218 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Peace.
Peace.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.